Good people of the world, good people of the world, what's going on, man? Listen, man, Rev Mio TV, Rev Mio TV. Listen, man, listen, hit the subscribe button, man. Let's get the numbers up. Y'all know I got something, man. I'm gonna drop on social media, man. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be good too. But listen, man, let's talk about this mail theft situation that's going on with these two suspects out of Texas. They was arrested in Colorado, but they had a real mail theft system going on, man, and they got both of these individuals received a bond of $100 million. $100 million. Listen to the story, but then I'm gonna show you, according to the federal sentencing guidelines charge, about how much time that they will actually receive. Man, let's listen to this story. Oh, now, first, young people, stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of these folks' jails. Stay out of these folks' prisons. If you've never been to jail, if you've never been to prison, please don't go. If you've been, please don't go back, man. All right, man. Let's listen to the story.
Two Katy residents are each being held on a $100 million bond in Colorado, accused of being part of a mail theft operation. Only on 13, reporter Micah Hanfield looked through court records to figure out exactly what the pair is accused of doing.
Two $100 million bonds, that's certainly something that'll catch your eye. The two in this case are charged with a combined 51 counts, everything from theft to money laundering to burglary. Through surveillance efforts, court records say police in Parker, Colorado caught 27-year-old Brevin Pogue and 25-year-old Diana Amador Inamorado emptying mailboxes outside of a number of post offices and cluster boxes in the Denver area one night in June, although the two are believed, based on court records, to have done it before. The pair is Houston's own, while they have Katy addresses to be specific. According to court records, police searched a hotel room and an Airbnb that they were staying at in Denver and found stacks of stolen mail, $70,000 in cash, more than 500.
Okay, that $70,000 in cash, that's gonna play a part in their sentence. These 577 stolen checks, that's gonna play a part in their sentence.
177 checks believed to be stolen, USPS arrow keys that unlock the cluster mailboxes, and a notebook with storage unit addresses where money was being kept. During the course of the investigation, Parker, Colorado police contacted a postal inspector in the Dallas-Fort Worth area who was investigating stolen checks posted for sale online. In a search warrant filed here in Harris County, Pogue was identified as possibly being part of those sales. And then this story takes another bizarre twist. After the pair's arrest, Pogue was heard on a jail call telling a family member to get the money out of their storage unit and to call.
Okay, that's a jailhouse rule 101 handbook or whatever. Man, you go to jail and you get on them jail phones, they hear your conversations. Your conversations being recorded, okay? So now he done got the family member implicated, even though the family member, whoever it is, might didn't get arrested yet. What the feds will do is use that as leverage. You know what I'm saying? And say, look, we got your family member on this, because I know some people who serve time for that very reason, for somebody, a partner, a homeboy, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, saying, "Hey, go get this money out of this storage unit and take it to such and such such." And if the feds say, "Well, we believe that you knew that the money came from illegal proceeds or whatever," then they can charge you. You understand? So now the family member will probably be implicated in something along with this case.
A locksmith if needed. Through court records, officials knew they had at least 3 storage units, one in Denver, Arizona, and one here in Katy. When law enforcement searched their public storage unit in Denver, a search warrant says they found mail and packages not in their names, 100 grams of cocaine, marijuana, and about $10,000 in cash.
Okay, now the the 100 grams of marijuana, I mean of the 100 grams of cocaine will play a factor in their sentence. The marijuana and the $10,000. Everything plays a factor in the sentence. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes, in just a second.
Nothing of note was found in Tempe, Arizona. At the public storage here on Clay Road in Katy, authorities turned up 2 laptops, some ripped open envelopes, and a few keys, but no cash. A review of surveillance video found during the same time frame as the jail phone call to get the cash, 2 women associated with the units showed up with gardening shears and headed toward the unit, but officials were not able to determine if they actually got into it. ABC 13 expects to learn more on this case in the coming weeks. Near downtown, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Man, so now let's look at this right here, right? Let's take a look at this thing. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Let's look at the federal sentencing guidelines chart, right? So under the federal sentencing guidelines chart, a base offense level for burglary would be level 12, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wrap this up in like 60 seconds. I'm gonna give you a quick breakdown and show you about what sentence that they'll get. Okay. But the burglary would be about a base offense level of 12 because it was not a residence, it's a structure. Structures, if they breaking into mailboxes, that's a structure, right? So let's look at the let's look at it right here. Now, burglary of a residence. So burglary and trespass. This is the federal sentencing guidelines manual up under burglary statute or whatever. Burglary and trespass. Burglary of a residence or a structure other than a residence. Base offense level. If it's a residence, offense level 17. If it's structures, then you're talking about a base offense level of 12, right? Now, if the offense level involve more than minimal planning, then you increase it by 2 levels. There's definitely involved more than minimal planning. And then you increase it according to the money. If the loss exceeds 5,000, you increase the offense level as follows. So currently, the offense level would have gone from 12 to 14 because theirs was more of a sophisticated scheme. So offense level 14. Then they were they got caught with $70,000, then another $10,000. So that'll put them at $80,000, which will put them right here in the offense level of C, but not quite D yet, right? Which will get them another 2 points. But that might go up. Of course, it's gonna go up because you're talking about 577 stolen checks. You better believe that these checks, you know what I'm saying, are, you know, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. They probably even got a few of them checks that's more than $10,000. But let's just assume that the average check that they got is $1,000. You talking about 577 of them. So now you're talking about more than 500,000. So that'll put them right here at E, which will get them 4 points. So now the base offense level moves from 12 to 14 because of that 2 levels, because it's kind of a sophisticated scheme that they had. It involved more than minimal planning. 14 plus 4 will put them at 18, right? That's just for the burglary, though. That's just for the burglary. Now, for the money laundering, it's a little different. The money laundering will put them, the money laundering will put them at laundering of monetary instruments. Base offense level, if convicted of 18 USC 1956, this stuff right here will put them at level 23, which would probably be probably be something more sophisticated than what they was doing. This will probably involve some stuff with some bank fraud, with some Ponzi scheme type stuff. So otherwise, they'd be a level 20. So that'll start them off at a level 20 on the money laundering side, right? So if you're talking about, over 500,000, which we assume that all these checks gonna be, what I'm saying, at least that much. They might even exceed 1 million. But just for the sake of me just trying to show y'all about what they'll get, we just gonna say um that'll put them in category E right there, add 4 points. So 20 plus 4, it'll be 24. Level 24, right? Level 24. Okay, a base offense level of 24, right? So now let's look back at this chart. If we talking about a base offense level of 24, see the offense level is on the left hand side right here on this sentencing chart. This is a federal sentencing guideline chart. The offense level goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on down 15, 16, 17, 18, on down 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It goes all the way up to level 43, all the way down to level 43, right? That's the offense level. Now, the stuff that you see right here going across is the criminal history category. The criminal history category will be determined by how many convictions that they have. How many convictions do you have? Um, do you have 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever or more? That's the criminal history category. So let's just assume, let's say, man, they got a few convictions, or one of them might got a few convictions, and so the, their base offense level will be 24 for the money laundering, right? So for the money laundering, let's just say they at criminal history category number 4. That'll put them at a base offense level of criminal history category and a sentencing range of 77 to 96 months. The maximum that they could get on a base offense level of 24 is 125 months. That's 125 months. You see what I'm saying? Now, if they don't have much criminal history, then they could fall right here, 51 to 63 months, right around in this range, right? But let's just say that they got a minimal criminal history or mediocre criminal history. They could fall right around here, 105 months. Now, why did they get $100 million bond? That's what I'm about to tell you though. Not because they are facing so much time, because they got 51 counts. But rarely do you see people being sentenced consecutively. If they're trying to sentence them consecutively, usually you see a consecutive sentence on, like, somebody got a gun charge and a drug charge. So they'll get them the drug charge, and then the gun charge, they'll sentence them consecutive. They might get 10 years on the drug charge and then give them additional 5 years on the gun charge. But rarely in a case like this will you see somebody sentenced consecutively. They'll run it all concurrent, meaning that they will serve all the time at one particular time, right? So at level 24, base offense level 24, their sentencing range is going to be somewhere between here. The maximum they'll get is about 125 months. So the reason that they gave them $100 million bond is simple. They don't want them to get out of prison. Period. They don't want them to get out of jail. They don't want them out on bond. They don't want them out on bond. And the reason why is because you better believe, with a system that they was running, at least 3 states, at least 3 storages, the feds believe that these people got some more money somewhere. They believe that they got some money put up somewhere. They possibly got some fake IDs. You know what I'm saying? They don't want them to get out because they believe these people gonna bounce on them. Period. That's why they made the bond so high. You understand what I'm saying? So, young people, listen, man. Stay out of jail. Stay out of these folks' prisons, man. Stay out of these situations. Make good choices with your life. All that foolishness, it's not worth it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. All right? Rev Mio TV. Hey, man. Y'all be blessed. Share this video with at least 3 people.